Hey guys, welcome back to OrmsTV. Today is the first episode in a brand new segment that we're kicking off.
Basically, we'll be covering new gear, rumors being out there on the market, what's happening in the photographic industry.
Absolutely. But before we get going with that, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe down below. And if you enjoy what we're doing, smash that bell icon so you get notified of all the latest videos we put up.
Let's check it out. So Deon, before we get going on, people might be wondering what all these fancy gear right here is. This is some road equipment that we use for our podcast, our new Orms Air podcast.
Yeah, so we are going to do a full review on all of this equipment shortly, but in the meantime, pop on over to Orms Air on your favorite listening app. All the links are down below and enjoy that.
So Deon, I think starting out, let's talk about stuff that is actually available already or that it will be launched fairly soon.
Yeah.
I mean, Sony brought out a couple of things. That new Beast high megapixel.
A7R IV.
Yes, that looks fairly strong. We checked it out earlier in the week.
Absolutely. Yeah. So 61 megapixels, yes. Pretty much game changing.
Yeah.
Highest megapixel in a full frame camera at the moment.
We will be doing a full review on that also fairly soon.
Absolutely.
And also their new compact lineup, the RX100.
The
fairly
new Mark
well
7.
known.
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys were asking for the mic input. That's coming.
Yeah, absolute game changer. So, unfortunately, we've only had a chance to play with pre-production models thus far. Right. But we are getting some review samples very shortly, and then we're going to bring you a full hands-on review and see what it's all about.
That's right. And then the popular DJI Ronin-SC.
Yeah.
New gimbal, very
absolutely.
light, much lighter. I think it's 40% lighter than the standard S.
Yeah, and quite a bit smaller as well.
Yes, so a bit easier to handle. The payload is only 2 kilograms, right?
Yeah, but that's perfect for like a mirrorless camera, like or a larger compact. You know, if you've got like an RX10 or something like that, you know, that's great. And they're in stock already.
That's right.
Yeah,
you can check it out in store.
Absolutely, links will be down below.
And then Canon just also brought out the G7X Mark III. And I mean, also mic input, definitely aimed for the YouTubers, content creators, will be quite nice to see.
Absolutely, very much aimed at that same market as the Sony RX100 though.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that's stuff that's already been announced and some of it already available.
Yeah.
But there's also some interesting leaks that's been coming out over the last couple of days.
Some rumors.
Some rumors, yeah. And one of them is DJI. Well, two of them actually.
Yeah.
But DJI has just filed a patent for a new medium format camera.
Oh, wow.
That looks pretty much exactly like the Hasselblad X1D.
That's right.
Yeah, so now we know DJI owns a majority share in Hasselblad, and this looks pretty much like a Hasselblad that's just been branded DJI.
So they'll probably be using their lenses then as well?
Probably, I can only imagine. And everything points towards this sort of being a more affordable medium format aimed at the Chinese market.
Yeah.
But if it's good, hopefully it spreads and we can get our hands on that.
Sort of with the Fuji GFX kind of range.
Exactly, because the Hasselblad is a bit more premium.
Yeah.
You know, and your GFX is from, you know, at a more affordable level. Yeah, so that could be quite interesting if they pull it off. Then the other DJI item that's been leaking heavily is the new Osmo Mobile.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be Mobile 3.
Probably, you know, but who knows? Could be anything.
Yeah.
We know that the Mobile 2 has been discontinued.
Yes, that's right.
And there's pictures out of the Mobile 3 with measurements and all sorts of things. And the cool new thing is that the support handle, so the actual gimbal sort of arm part of it, folds over the handle itself.
So it will be more compact.
Yeah, a lot more compact. Looks
perfect
like
for travel.
Absolutely, and that looks great. Also, apparently with USB-C charging and all of that kind of thing. So that looks quite cool. And since pictures are out, announcements probably imminent. So the other company that has rumors flying thick and fast at the moment is Nikon. And the rumor is that we're imminent for an announcement on a Nikon Z3.
Yeah, so that'll be more sort of entry level?
Yeah, so apparently APS-C, and rumors are saying that there might be two models. So one with a viewfinder, one without a viewfinder. Some people are saying that the one with the viewfinder might be the Z5, but I'm still holding out that the Z5, if they do one, will actually be a more entry-level full-frame unit to compete with like the Canon EOS RP. But yeah, APS-C for now in a Z series, that's a good sign.
And I mean, we've been seeing mirrorless becoming more popular every couple of weeks.
Yeah,
We're
pretty
seeing
much.
more information about
Pretty
it
much,
everywhere.
yeah.
On that note, Nikon has also launched 2 new Z lenses. The awaited 2470 f2.8,
Yeah,
which is
highly
looking very
anticipated.
nice. We haven't physically seen one, but online it's looking very good. And then also the 85 1.8.
Also looking very promising.
Yes.
You know, get a nice portrait lens going.
Yeah, everybody wants the classic 85,
Absolutely.
35 and 50 kind of range. Definitely looking good.
Okay, so then the other rumors out this week concerns Canon. So apparently Canon's been running around testing some new sensors in their EOS R body type. And the one that seems to be winning out, according to industry sources, is an 80 megapixel sensor.
High megapixel.
Super high megapixel. So the idea is, or at least the sentiment from Canon's side apparently is that they want to reclaim that megapixel crown. So they had it with the 5DS and 5DSR, 50 megapixels in a full frame body. Nobody had more. And then Sony just came out with 61 megapixels in the A7R IV. And Canon wants it back. So 80 megapixels in an EOS R.
It's quite high.
It's very high. But all of their new lenses, though, seems to support that they can go to that kind of megapixel count, which, if they can pull it off, that could be pretty impressive.
And that's also why the companies keep updating the lenses, just to suit the higher resolution sensors.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the other thing that's rumored is that there will be a replacement for the 800D.
Okay.
And that replacement might be announced as soon as August this month. So the current 800D has been out since February last year?
Yeah. So fairly not too long.
Not February last year. February 2017, I think.
So it's running 2 years.
That's 2 years already, yeah. That's a long in the tooth entry level DSLR.
And then also the M50, which is also getting a possible replacement.
Correct, which could also apparently be this month already.
Yeah.
So that could be exciting if they can do a little something there, because that's actually a really nice little camera.
Yeah, the M50 is quite popular. I've got a lot of content creators again looking at that. Nice and small. So let's see what they bring out. Yeah.
Yeah. The other unit that's rumored is a Canon 90D.
Yeah, I think a lot of companies are streamlining their range. So instead of having too many models, confusing clients, I think what they're going to do is possibly replace maybe 1 or 2 models.
Okay. So you're talking about maybe replacing the 80D and the 7D with one model.
Yeah, instead of having 2 cameras that are very close to each other, just replace both and sort of have a nice high-speed model.
Okay. That could be quite cool, actually, if they do that, because it is a little bit crowded there in that middle segment.
Yeah, and we've been seeing Nikon doing it as well.
Absolutely.
Streamlining their range, not having too many options.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So as we know, the Canon RF lenses, there's a couple coming soon.
Yeah.
A couple of gaps sort of in their range.
Absolutely, absolutely. So earlier in the year, they announced that there's going to be 6 lenses coming this year. And thus far, we've only had the 85 1.2 come out, which is a great lens, but that's the only one. Now we know that the 24 to 240 is coming in September.
Gives you a nice sort of big range. Yeah.
And now apparently sources inside Canon are saying that there is the 15 to 35 2.8, the 24 to 70 2.8, and a 70 to 200 2.8, all still coming in 2019.
The dream set, right?
Pretty much, pretty much. So apparently the 15 to 35 2.8 and the 24 to 70 2.8 will be out in October, and then the 70 to 200 2.8 in December, which doesn't leave them a lot of time. I mean, they pretty much need to start announcing those now.
Soon,
yeah.
So that'll be it for our new weekly segment. If you guys know of anything that we've missed, or you're excited of any new products coming out, remember to comment and also like at the bottom.
Yeah, and we'll catch you guys next week, same time, same place.